What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last time, we started enjoying our final night here in Trista before the big operation to take back Heimdallr begins. Obviously, the big part of taking back Heimdallr is going to be left to the RMP and the Imperial Army, but we are going to be doing a side operation where the Thor student, not just Class 7, but the Thor students in general, are going to head to the Carol Imperial Villa to see if we can rescue not only Alfin's family, you know, the royal family, but also Machias's dad and Reen's sister Elise. So everyone's partying it up, enjoying one last final night before obviously turning into rest before the big operation. But the interesting thing about this is it really feels like, you know, like pre-graduation stuff, you know, like everyone's enjoying their final night before graduating, but obviously it's a very different situation. But now that we are done talking to everyone over here, pretty much everyone over here, I believe, in, hello, receptionist Bianca, everyone over at the Academy itself, we're going to head into Trista to talk to everyone there before having our final bonding event with Laura back at the Class 7 dorm. Up, here we go, yup. Everyone, oh no, so it was this kid that loved her. I'm so glad to see everyone here is doing alright. I've been so worried about them. I'm so happy. Oh, thank you, Eidos. Elliot. Yep, they are playing music. It's wonderful to hear the joyful sounds of people reuniting with old friends and rejoicing in their safety. The shadow of war still looms heavy over us, and the sadness it brought with us will never truly be forgotten. But there is no harm in celebrating our current happiness. Let's just do just that. Hey, Reen, having fun? Sure am. What are you doing playing here, Ellie? Is there some mass or something starting soon? Aha, believe it or not, Father Paulo gave the Wind Orchestra permission to play here today. Mint and Bridget should be here as soon as they've taken care of some others. Mint is just stalking her uncle and his love interest. Sounds like fun. I'll have to stop by and listen if I get the chance. Hee, please do. Good to see you, Hibel. We know Hibel isn't just a musician, we know he can hold his own in a fight as well. Oh boy. Oh hey. There's nothing like fishing after sunset. I've got a lot of memories tied to this place, trying to catch Trista's guardian for one thing. There are all kinds of new fish in here now too. Care to join me and see what you can catch? Have you been okay, Kenny? Sure have. I caught a really rare fish over in the Norsha province. Here, I'll show you. Yay, I want to see. Wait, he's just holding it on him? Or did he just sketch it down? Is this the same guy? Yeah, it is Andre. How did I know I'd find you here? Heh, joyous towns such as this give off a sweet call for traveling musicians of my elegant caliber. Please, I insist, allow me to volunteer my music to make this night to remember. As much as I hate to admit it, things do feel more high-spirited with him around. Milliam? Yawn. Someone looks ready for bed. You better head on back to the Courage. Oh, so they're not gonna sleep in the dorm? I guess that makes sense. If they stayed here, the Noble Alliance could attack. When they're on the Courageous, you know, at least they can sleep soundly. You'd catch a cold if you slept out here, and we need you to be in fighting shape for tomorrow. Aw, come on, I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm just a little tired. See, I'm as awake as can be. Besides, who'd waste a night like this snoozing? After all the work we put into getting back here, we gotta enjoy it. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, it's kind of nice to hear you like this town enough that you're happy to be back. Duh, you're always telling me I'm just as much a part of Class 7 as you are, so this is my home away from home. And it's just nice having a home to come back to, you know? Aww. She probably means that because, I mean, obviously at this point we know she assumes that Osborn is dead. So that was probably her home before this, and she was working for him. We got Fidelio over here. What are you two up to? Man, cannot believe how long it's been since we were last here. Tonight kind of reminds me of the Academy Festival's after party, too. Same here, especially because it smells like good business is waiting to happen. Oh, God. Just think of all the commemorative sales we could hold if we get this war wrapped up. My wallet's feeling thicker already. Nothing but profits in that head of yours, is there? Alright, let's see what's going on with you two. Goodness, I never imagined it would be possible, but she's even more fearsome than ever before. Perhaps the truest sign of terror of war is that it's made her stronger. It's not the terror of war, Master Vincent. It's simply the power of love. Don't just stand there and make pitchy comments. Arifa, assist me, please. I said arrest me. I made some delightful sweets for you, using every single bit of my love. Why don't we cuddle up on that bench over there and feed them to each other? Should you be so overtaken by your longing that we end up entangled in a romantic embrace, then so be it. No, please, anything but that. He's the one always talking about love. Hey, Dominic. Good evening. Lovely to see a town so vibrant again, isn't it? That it is, though I take it you're here preparing for tomorrow instead of joining in the festivities. You got it. We're getting our high-speed vehicles prepped in Trista Station as we speak. We've already got a team at work near Corel, too. On top of that, the 4th Division rolls out tomorrow morning. Get some rest tonight. We won't have the luxury for much longer, unfortunately. I will. Yeah, but I'm sure she's still enjoying seeing everyone having fun like this. I'm surprised I didn't get the bonding thing for Sarah. Evening, Reen. Out for a little stroll to see what everyone's up to? Yeah, I guess it shouldn't be a surprise you're passing the time with your good old friend, Mr. Booze. Well, that plan was to have a little get-together with all the instructors to celebrate finally being back. But the only ones who have shown up so far are these two, and they're not exactly my first choice for drinking buddies. You better not be mocking me to one of your students, Instructor Valestein. Or Valestein. Hee, why? Come and join us, Reen. There's a seat right here, and the limitations are flowing fast and free. Nah, it's alright. I wouldn't want to intrude. If I sat down, it'd all be over. I'd never escape. I wish the other instructors would hurry it up. I'm not sure how much longer I could suffer this company. I would have just been better off getting sloshed by myself at the counter. Old man Abbott. Alright, who else is here? Well, that's pretty much everyone, so I guess, let's go say hi to Valimar, and then, it'll be time to see Laura. Like I mentioned, when I first played through this game, I pretty much went full fee route. So, I haven't seen any of these scenes we've been getting with Laura. I mean, some of the bonding events I have if I had, like, the time, but not the final bonding events. Hey, Valimar. Oh, he's talking. I came to see how you were holding up. Sure was a surprise when you offered, but thanks for volunteering to serve as a lookout. We actually heard him laugh that time. Haha, thanks. You know, looking back, I never figured the day would come where I'd be able to have a natural conversation with you like this. You've changed a lot in that regard. You've gone from sounding mechanical to dignified, I suppose. Really? Does that mean you remember some of what happened before you went to sleep in the old schoolhouse?
私が眠りについたのは250年と128日前。
Oh, wow. 250 years, 128 days ago.
以前の起動者はドライケルス・アルノールという。
Oh. Wow. So it really was Dreikel's, huh? I had my suspicions when I saw that memory in the last shrine, but I didn't want to assume.
あの記憶と共鳴したのだろう。かつてドライケルスもそなたと同じく精霊窟を訪れた。そこで剣の霊石を手に入れ、帝都での決戦へ赴いたのだ。
You know what's really funny? That so far in every arc we've done, you know, Liberal, Crossbell, and now Erebonia, everything ties back to things that happened far in the past. Obviously, with the Liber arc, that had to deal with people far in the past and somehow had super advanced technology. Crossbell, you know, everything with the DG cult as well as the Croix family all ties back to very long ago. And then now with Erebonia as well, the same thing. It makes you wonder if any of these groups ever coincided with each other.
多くの仲間たちと共に。
One final confrontation. It's kind of eerie how similar our paths are, but it makes me feel a little self-conscious too in a way. I doubt we're doing all this half as well as he did. What kind of person was he anyway?
合法来楽にして大前自弱と言うべきか。暴用としながらも大胆不敵。どこまでも懐の深い男であった。時に子供のような目をしていたがな。
Huh, he really was something, wasn't he? Hearing you talk about him, I don't know if I could be anything like he was. But maybe if I were, I'd be able to do more for everyone.
その必要はあるまい。
True. He was him, you're you. Huh?
目覚めてより、そなたのことは見てきたつもりだ。彼には彼の、そなたにはそなたの持ち味というものがあろう。それは、そなたの仲間たちにとってかけがえのないものであるはず。自分が自分であることをまずは誇るがいい。
Thanks, Valimar. You're right. I should focus on improving myself as I am rather than try to become someone I'm not. Seeing as how I'm fighting for my future and to bring home my friend, it wouldn't make sense to be anyone else, really. Oh, is that Heimdallr in the distance? Oh yeah, it sounded like the Tachi will be done by morning. So if you're up for it, I think we should test it out tomorrow. I'll be counting on you, Valimar.
任せておくがいい。
Yep, now just the Class 7 dormitory. Well, I promised I'd meet Laura here. Should I head inside and wait, though? I think I'm kind of early. Okay, let's do it. Class 7 dormitory. It's been a while. The mailbox where every Sunday, Reen would get his tasks for the day. Oh, I didn't think you would already be here. Hey, Laura. Did you finish taking care of things then? I believe so. It truly does feel strange to be back here, though. It's been a long road to return here, and yet return we did. This building holds so many memories for us I couldn't even begin to count. Sure does. Well, while we're here, do you want to walk around inside for a bit? I'm curious how things are upstairs, too. Sure, I'd like that. Laura's room, obviously, with the sword on the wall. Reen's room. That was Crow's room, right? I don't know why, but there was a little part of me that expected to find Crow here waiting for us. I mean, not literally expect, but there was just this little voice in my head, what if, while walking around. I can hardly blame you, I felt the same. Instead, he's another obstacle we have to overcome, one of many. Yeah, still, we've been able to face every challenge that's come our way up till now. Why wouldn't our fight to bring Crow home be the same? Haha, that's a good way to look at it. Nothing stands a chance at declaring victory over Class 7's combined might, or our two swords.
リーン、
Oh, voice.
改めてそなたに聞きたい。そなたは剣の道が好きか？
Oh yeah, that was what she asked in the beginning. Hearing that brings back memories. You really caught me off guard when you asked me that back in Keldic. Yeah, like 8 months ago. Any reason it's on your mind again?
大した意味はない。ただ、この先の戦いで何かが変わってしまう前に。
Well, yeah, regardless of how things end, the country is going to be forever changed. It's not going to be the same as it was before the war.
言葉にしてもう一度聞きたいだけなのだ。
Ah, right. Well, it hasn't. My answer is exactly the same now as it was then. Swordsmanship is like a part of me. It's always been there, and it always will be. It's not a case of liking it or not, it's just part of who I am. Both my swordsmanship and my sword are me, in a way.
私も同じだ。あの時から志は何一つ変わっていない。己の誇りのすべてを預け、ただひたすらに高みを目指して打ち込めるもの。それが私にとって最も大切な剣のあり方だ。だがここに来て困ったことになってしまった。
Conflicted? About what?
皆と学院生活を過ごし、この内戦で共に戦う中で最も大切なものがもう一つできてしまった。
Her feelings for Reen. Are you suggesting?
幼い頃より打ち込んできた剣にそれ以外の思いが込められて
She
しまう。
wants to fight for him.
しかしそれは今まで以上に勇気と力を与えてくれている。こんなことは今まで一度もなかった。そなたに会うまでは。
Aww. She got tears welling up in her eyes. Laura?
多分私はそなたが好きなのだ。友人として以上に思い人として。だからその私のことは好きか。
I wanted to be the one to say it first, but it looks like you beat me to it. I always figured that as a man, it'd end up being my job.
すまぬ。どうにも不慣れで。
No, don't worry, you've got nothing to apologize for. I've always admired you since our first day here. Your swordsmanship is so elegant, strong, and beautiful I couldn't help but be captivated by it, and by you. You're as strong as you are reliable, but that feminine side you show from time to time is adorable too. I'm always happy to be part of our class, but having a place where the two of us can better ourselves makes me happiest of all. I love you too, Laura. Even after we graduate, I want to keep walking alongside you, following the path of the sword, and I hope that one day we reach those heights we're aiming for, but together. I'm glad I finally got a chance to say it. Laura?
思いが通じるというのがこんなに嬉しいなんて。
I mean, she's new to this kind of stuff. You gotta think, like, obviously, you know, most of the other girls have more of a feminine side to them, whereas Laura's upbringing was mostly just kind of path of the sword. So the fact that she's experiencing this for the first time is completely new to her.
恥ずかしくて顔から火が出そうだ。
I feel the same way, you know. Aww. We got no way of knowing what the future holds in store for us. But we can't let a war like this stand in our path. Like you said, we have a lot of obstacles to overcome, and by overcoming ours, we'll prove we're capable of so much more.
もちろんだ。そなたと私、7組を守る双剣となって行く道を切り開こう。
That was sweet. Snow? See, that's what I like about their dynamic so much, is they're both striving for essentially kind of the same thing. You know, they're both in the path of the sword, but they both obviously go about it differently. There you go, Link level 7. What do we get? Overdrive 2. Okay. Oh yeah, and you get a trophy for each one you do a bonding event with. Spent the evening with before the final battle with Laura. Not a ton of snow, but I guess it's starting to stick. Kind of weird, because it should be, what, January 1st? It's the next day. January 1st of 1205, I guess? That's the full finished blade. This is amazing. You really were able to forge Valimar a new Tachi from Zemurian ore. Bah, of course I was. It's a massive weapon totaling over 7 arj in length. Its uncommon shape made refining and processing the ore exceedingly difficult, but to say the least, it was done. I doubt I would have been able to do it if not for the help of that stubborn old student of mine over there. You're the least qualified person on this continent to call anyone else stubborn. Yeah, I'm with you, instructor. It sure was a shock to learn that you were also a former student of the professor's instructor Makarov. I'd heard you were once a student at the Rower Institute of Technology, but I never connected the dots. And that's how I preferred it too. All that was a long, long time ago. I'll never be able to fathom why the two of you chose not to stay and study more under me. The offer still stands, however, I know talent when I see it. Oh, I couldn't possibly. I doubt I have half the talent to keep up with you. Give it to him straight, George, or I won't get through that damn near impenetrable skull of his. Tell him you'd go insane if you had to spend years working with an arrogant, self-centered prick like him. Still, what a beautiful blade it is. The radiance of it is simply dazzling. Ain't nothing out there like Zemurian ore. It's probably not as sharp as something a real swordsmith would make, though. None of us are smiths by profession. But Valimar should find it easier to use than any weapon he could have taken from a soldat, and that's what counts. Alright then, let's give it a try. Here we go. Oh wow, what? Wow. They're resonating with one another? They sure are. How beautiful. It truly is astounding. You look so cool, Valimar. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's amazing, alright. I think we finally have a chance. Feedback process with new armament complete. I do feel this is easier to wield than the previous armaments. Good, I'm glad to hear it. You think this will do the trick? Yep, I had high expectations, but this shattered them. I think I finally stand a chance against him now. Professor Schmidt, Instructor Makarov, George, thank you all so much for what you've done. Save your thanks. I only did what I did to satisfy my curiosity. Whatever you do now that I'm done is of no concern to me. Great. He's really not being modest either, Rean. He totally means that. This is just how he is. Same deal with the railway guns, the soldats, and the horrible jamming device. As soon as this work is done, he loses interest completely and is off to find something else to do. Something wrong with that? Oh well. All that said, I think the preparations are now finally complete. Yes, sir, I think it's about time I go get everyone. Ah, the fated moment has finally arrived. The current time is 6:30 in the morning, okay? Everyone should gather here again at 7:30. Make sure you're all wearing what I gave you earlier, too. What? Right. Wearing? What were we wearing? Didn't you say 7:30? That's 7:50. Oh? All the students we recruited. Rex, put down the camera for 5 seconds.
全学院生集合しました。
Good. Instructor Sarah, Instructor Thomas, Instructor Makarov. We leave them in your capable hands.
了解です。
承知しました。
任せてください。
Oh wow, he actually talks. Students of Thor's Military Academy, I'm sure most of you remember what was imparted to you during your respective welcoming ceremonies. Arise, why is he not voiced? Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. These are the words of Emperor Drygles, the man who ended the War of the Lions and founded this very academy. I ask you to consider what the world he refers to is, and what qualities one must possess to be its foundation. I imagine that you each had your own thoughts in response. However, I ask that you not make the mistake of assuming that foundation is synonymous with sacrifice. I believe that it is by walking side by side with others, opening up a path, and treading down it, that one does this. As such, I have but one simple message for each and every one of you to remember. Return alive. Welcome spring's arrival with one another, and when the time comes, fly the nest with one another, talking about graduation. Although, obviously, Class 7, that's only going to be their first year. And to that end, I wish you victory.
皆さんに空の女神と獅子神皇帝のご加護を、そしてどうかご ご無事で戻ってきてください。巡洋艦カレージャスおよびトールズ士官学院全学院生、皇帝陛下および囚われた方々を解放すべく出撃します。
Vreen can now use the S-Craft Termination/Dawn. Okay, so that's for Valimar, obviously. I assume. Surface air temperature is 5 degrees, humidity 13%. There's a north-northwesterly wind blowing at 11 APH. APH obviously being arch per hour. Incoming messages from both the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions. They're past the Schwarzdrache barrier in Trista, moving into formation about 100 cells from Heimdallar. Main cannons and secondary armaments are good to go. We're ready for battle at any time. All orbital engines are operating normally. All crew members present and accounted for. We're ready to begin the operation at your command. Understood. Sounds like we're all ready to go. Still, it doesn't look like we're going to be hearing anything from Prince Oliver. Indeed, there's been no word from Father either. They probably got their hands full in the west. It's starting to get really hectic there from what I've heard. I've asked Mick to try and get in contact with Tolval, but he's not banking. I'm not banking on him succeeding. That's too bad. Would have been great to have them here too. There's no point in lamenting what we don't have. Right. All we can do is make the best of our current situation. Yup, I'm with them. Still, the battle doesn't begin until midday. We still got time. If there's anything you want to take care of, now's your chance. Anything spring to mind? Now that you mention it. Toa, are there any new requests for us to take care of? There are, in fact. Hold on a minute while I get them up. Right before the final battle. Oh, so it's gonna be like the end of Azure, where they're all just monster requests. Bringing this to Major Vander, pay no attention to the prince and just kill the monster. Yup, monster. Monster and monster. Huh, I think we can handle these. Right, none of them seem like they would take too long. Whichever, whether you do them or not is totally up to you, but getting ready for the battle should be top priority. I know you've gotten the hang of reporting to Prince Oliver, but seeing as we can't contact him, you can just report to me. This might as well be the last chance you have to get some maintenance done on your orbits too. So if you need anything, let me know. We will, thank you. There's no such thing as being too prepared for this. Finale. Forward, relentlessly. To advance the main story, speak to Toa in the captain's chair. This is the last time during the story you will be aboard the Courageous. After beginning the operation, it will be no longer possible to take advantage of its facilities or visit other towns. All quests and sub-events will also disappear, and trial chests will become permanently unavailable. While you have another chance to buy items, quartz, and the like, this will not be for some time. Alright. Gotta have Reen's girlfriend now with him. Let's bring Elliot. Let's bring Fee. Alisa and Gaius. I'm obviously, if I do all the blue chests, which I'm really at this point thinking about not doing. I don't think it's like super necessary. I don't even know where I was going with what I was saying. Obviously, we're going to be running around a little bit to do these monster extermination requests, but we're going to save that for next time. So next time we're going to do a lot of back and forth because we're going to keep flying to Ymir to fill up my craft points before each of these 4 monster requests. But we'll handle these 4 monsters. Actually, come to think of it, there was that cryptid. You know what? Before we end this video, there is one place I want to go. It's great to finally have everyone from the Academy aboard the Courageous. Everyone who went missing, everyone who chose to stay at the Academy, they're all here, ready to fight with us. It's kind of surreal. We really did just achieve what we set out to do, you know? Yeah, I know the feeling. We took back the Academy, Valmar's new Tachi has been forged, nothing stopping us from giving this operation our all. That being said, it feels a little wrong to say we had everyone when there's still one of us missing. I didn't even think of that. Sure, it's lively enough here as it is, but Crow has a special energy no one else can bring. But just remember, him not being here yet doesn't make what you've done any less amazing. So thank you, Rean. I can't imagine all of us would be here if not for you. Not really. He says, I think you're giving me too much credit there, but this all started with you. This all started with him ending up near you. Well, I guess he did have Alphen, Elise, and Tobal to help him out when he first woke up. Coming this far was a team effort. I may be part of that team, but so are you and everyone else. Oh, Rean, I should have known you would say that. Yep, I think if anyone deserves this little something, it's you. Rean, would you be willing to accept this? Emblem. Master Quartz? That's right, the principal gave it to me. He said give it to a student who goes above and beyond the call of duty. That's exactly what I've just done. I can't think of anyone who deserves it more than you. I don't know if I've gone above and beyond, but if you say I deserve it, then I'll happily accept. We can't quit here, not when we're so close. Soon we'll be able to bring Crow home, and only then will we really be able to say we have everyone on board. Right. Let me see what this Master Quartz is, though. Because if it's something interesting, I might use it. What was it called? Emblem. The lower your remaining HP, the less damage you receive. That's not bad. Obviously, there's a lot of nice Master Quartz in here. I think I'm good with everyone where they're at, though. Right, but the one thing I want to do, our operation today is bound to be the toughest thing we've ever done. If we're not completely in sync, there's no way we'll be able to pull this off. We gotta work hard and work together. Just stay safe out there, okay? I will, I promise. All of us are bound and determined to make this a success. And when I say all of us, I don't just mean Class 7. So don't worry about us, we'll be back, and we'll be dragging Crow back with us. Okay, I believe you. Together, I know we'll be able to make it back to the Academy, all of us. Okay, can I, like, alright. Of course, we can teleport here now. There was that monster in very early game at the Gorelia Fortress Ruins. I think it was like level 80 something. I was thinking we might go back. Yep, here it is. I was thinking we might take this thing out while we have the chance. So we'll take out this thing, and then we'll save the 4 monster requests for next time. And assuming that takes up a whole video, which I'm guessing it might, after that, then we'll do our final preparations before heading to Heimdallr. Volglyph. Was he 80 or was he 100? I forget. Oh god, he hits hard. What level was he? Yeah, he's level 100. We're still 10 levels higher than him, so we should be able to handle him. Oh yeah, we have Overdrive too. I don't know what the difference is between Overdrive and Overdrive 2, though. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem too crazy. I mean, we're hurting him pretty well.
僕の番だね。アークス駆動。それ。
Oh yeah, that'll help.
行くよ。チャンス。
続けていくよ。
Alright, what's he doing? Alright, that's not bad.
許さぬ。
And you're making Laura even angrier,
俺の
which
番だな。
is great for us. Oh yeah, let's see how this is gonna go.
バリバール
We can test out this new Tachi, the finished product. Also, I guess it was just a re-Nest craft.
そこだ 燃えさけ
Okay.
燃えさけ
私の番だね。行くよ。チャンス。
続けていくよ。僕の番だね。みんな、
That should help.
させるか
Okay. Still hit kind of hard. Well, on Elliot anyway.
続けていくよ。
お返し。
許さぬ。行くぞ。受けてみよう。我が前例の奥義。うわー！ほら！獅子校長！
Nice.
私の番だね。ここは任せた。
俺に任せてもらおう 崩れたぞ
続けていくよ。
Oh no. No, that was a mistake on my part. I should have healed him up more. That's fine though.
ありがとう。
俺の番だな
Yeah, so termination slash dawn. 200% chance to burn? What do you mean 200% chance? What does that even mean? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I am genuinely curious how you could have 200%. Great.
ごめんみんな。許さぬ。なんとかしなければ。
I'll have Gaius do it.
受けて。
まだいける
I'm gonna have Gaius use a serum powder.
よっ
ありがとう。
Time for a remedy.
始めるよ。
感
あなたに
謝する
感謝を。
参る さあ一気に行くぞ
任せて。
させるか任せてくれ
Oh yeah, that does that.
崩れたぞみんな力を貸してくれ 任せてくれ。はっ。た。
Here we go again, ancient glyph.
任せるがよい。砕け散れ。崩したぞ。
Where'd he go? He like disappeared off the screen.
俺の番だな。
Well, it's a little weaker to fire.
はっ。行くぞ。
ありがとう。
He just falls on his side. Okay. That was kind of funny.
みんな元気をだ。
俺の番だな。
Alright, let's see what this looks like.
無名を切り裂く戦火の一刀と。はあ。はっ。センター。ついよたち。暁
Very cool.
行くぞ。
I think we can actually kill him here, though.
早き風よ。
Yep.
天地人。火は我にあり。
He got like no XP from that. Well, I guess he was only level 100, so. Clear Moon Gem. What's this? Did that cryptid drop it? I wonder what it's for. It's certainly pretty, though. I get the feeling there's more to it than that. I sense an unusual force coming from it. The light radiating from it suggests it contains significant power. Well, its size and shape is pretty close to the quartz we use in our Arcus. Maybe we should try setting it into one. That could work. About Lost Arts. The orb you just obtained will allow you to use a kind of arts called Lost Arts when set into an orbit. Lost Arts are extremely... Yeah, we've gotten these before. Not reflected as 7 known elements. Can only be used when a character has max EP. And can only be cast once per battle. Yeah, so it's like a super powerful move that you can only use once. Yep. We've used these before. So if we look up here, then Crossbelt should just look normal. Yeah, see? No barrier, no tree. Just Crossbelt City. Alright, well, next time we are going to handle the 4... Obviously, there's more of these Lost Arts we could do, but I'm probably not going to bother with them for the playthrough. We're going to handle these 4 jobs we still have to do with the big monsters, and then we'll go on from there. Get ready to storm into Heimdallr. So, that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.